Hi everyone, so I received a few more questions, so let's quickly solve them. So the ideal integrator was given, you needed to find the value of V naught at 2 millisecond. This is what they asked you, and this was ideal integrator and the square wave was given. So when input is 5 volt, what will happen? When input is 5 volt here, what will happen? A current 5 by R will flow through the capacitor and it will charge the capacitor in this direction, and then you will have a value of V naught. What will be that value? That will be minus 5 T by RC, right? Because the equation would be, what will be VCT? Let's assume this is our VCT. Simply VCT would be 1 by C integration the current that is flowing 5 by R into dt. So simply minus 5T by RC. So that would be at, now I can calculate V naught at 1 millisecond. So when I am calculating V naught at 1 millisecond, what will be the answer? 1 millisec upon value of RC is 1 by 500. Value of RC is 1 by 500. So value of RC is 1 by 500. So 1 by RC value would be 500 only. So here 500 will come. So basically minus 2.5 volt. So V naught at 1 millisecond is minus 2.5 volt. Now what is happening? Vin is 0 now. Now what is happening? Vin is 0. So if this Vin is shorted, this is 0, this is also 0. And now this capacitor is charged to minus 2.5 volt. Not capacitor. Capacitor is charged to plus 2.5 volt. And the value of V naught is minus 2.5 volt. Now the current is 0. That means now capacitor will not further charge, further discharge. So basically this will be our VCT waveform that would be increasing from 0 to 2.5 volt and then remain there. Then again it will increase, then remain there. This is where they asked you the value of V naught. So what is the value of VC at 2 millisecond? That is 2.5 volt. So what will be the value of V naught at 2 millisecond? That would be minus 2.5 volt. So your answer would be minus 2.5 volt. So that would be your answer. Well and good. Let's move on to the next one. So previous question minus 2.5 volt. Let's solve this one. In this one, multivibrator is given and you needed to calculate the time period. If you remember the formula, it's very good. If you don't remember the formula, what you would have done? I have solved these kind of questions in that marathon. So let's assume my V naught is plus 13. So if it is plus 13, what will be the voltage coming here? 13 into 10 by 26. That means this will be to 5 volt. 5 volt would be coming here. So this 13 would charge this capacitor to 5 volt. When it is charged to 5 volt, now V negative would go above and this V naught will go from minus 13 to plus 13. So if it is minus 13, then what will be the voltage coming here? It will go from plus 5 to minus 5 volt. So basically now this minus 13 will charge this capacitor in this direction. This minus 13 will charge this capacitor in this direction. Okay. So this point would have been plus 5 volt and this point would have been minus 5 volt. So basically your capacitor is initially 5 volt and it wants to go till minus 13 volt because this minus 13 volt is charging this capacitor. So initially it is at plus 5 volt, but it is wanting to go till minus 13 volt. So basically VCT would, equation you can write for VCT, that would be, it is wanting to go till minus 13 volt and initially it is at 5 volt. So minus 13 plus 18 e to the power minus T by RC. RC value I can see from here. So from at this point till this point, it is going from plus 5 to minus 5. So plus 5 to minus 5 it is going, plus 18 e to the power minus, this will be half of time period because in half of time period it is going from plus 5 to minus 5. So here minus 5. I am not giving the complete concept here. I am just trying to solve the questions quickly so that you can match your answers, right? So basically T would be your 2 RC ln 18 by 8. If you have studied from me, you don't need to remember these kind of formulas. You can simply get the answer from here. So 2 RC value we can see, RC 10 to the power minus 7 and 10 to the power 3. So it would be 10 to the power minus 4. Ln 18 by 8, it would be 9 by 4. So 9 by 4 is 2.25. So let's solve it. .25 ln into 2. Let me check again. 2.25 ln 18 by 8 ln. So the time period we are getting is 0.162 millisecond, right? But they actually, some guys are saying they asked the frequency, not the time period. They asked the frequency. So what would be the frequency? Frequency would be simply the reciprocal. If they had asked the time period, this would be the answer. If they asked the frequency, this would be the answer. Then just reciprocal it. So it would be, this would come 0.162 milli. That will be reciprocal. So 6.2 kilohertz. 6.2 kilohertz. If they had asked the frequency, so this would have been the answer. You don't need to mug up any formula. You can directly solve. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, this was the question asked. I don't know the value of C here. I got this question, but I haven't got the correct data. I don't know the value of C. The switch is closed at t equals to 0. That means initially it was closed. That means this capacitor would have been charged to 6 volts. Now this, okay, I need to change the color of the pen. So this capacitor would have been charged to 6 volts. Now this switch is open. That means how much current is flowing? If this switch is open, this 4 kilo ohm will not come in action. This 4 kilo ohm will not come in action. So what will be your ICT? IC at, this is ICT. So what will be IC at t equals to 0 plus? That would be, this is charged to 6 volt and here 12 volt is there. So 12 minus 6, that means 6 by 4. 6 by 4 is 1.5 milliampere, right? What did I do? Here I am having 12 minus 6 by 4k. So basically I am having 6 by 4, that is 1.5 milliampere. So what will be my, what is my IC? ICT is C dVc by dt t equals to 0 plus, that is 1.5. So C dVc by dt at t equals to 0 plus would be 1.5 milli, this is 1.5 milli by C. We don't know the value of C, that would be the correct answer. Just put the value of C, whatever it is 0.1 farad or 0.1 nanofarad or whatever it is. Some guys are saying it is 0.1, some guys are saying it is 1. So based on that, you will get your answer in volt per second. So 1.5 milli by C, whatever the value of C is, that would be your answer, right? Now this question was given, DC gain was given. What will be the DC gain of this circuit? That would be RF by 1K minus RF by 1K, that is equals to minus 10. So RF value is 10 kilo. You needed to find 3 dB bandwidth. They asked in hertz or radian per second. I don't know in how they ask. Let me check. They asked in hertz or second. Okay, they asked in hertz. So in hertz we need to calculate. So RF we know, C value we also know. So what will be my F? That would be 1 upon 2 pi into RF is 10k and C is 0.1. That means 10 to the power minus 7. And this is 10 to the power 4. So basically 10 to the power 3 I will get upward. So it would be 500 by pi. What is the answer of 500 by pi? 500 by pi. The answer is 159.15 hertz. Well and good. Whatever the unit in kilohertz they ask or hertz they ask, it depends on you. But this will be the correct approach. So we are solving the questions one by one. As far as I am getting the values, I am solving the questions. Yeah. So okay. Now someone is saying in this question there was an inductor at t equals to 0. There was an inductor here. Now someone is saying in the Telegram group. If that was the case, then answer would have been different. I'm really sorry for wasting your time here. If there is an inductor, answer would have been different. Okay, so we will check on that and you can also send your answers. Okay, thank you.